Hi, friends. Very good evening. How are you all? Happy to see you. Super happy to see you. Hope you all are doing good. I know the situation is very bad outside, but I sincerely believe that you all are doing good. Looking at the numbers currently, I feel really scared. I think we all have to worry about it today. But it is important that we also stay strong during this time and take care of each other. It is very important that we help whoever we can. Hi Natraj, hi Venkatesh, Gopal, Jayant, hi Rajesh, hi Hariprasad, Baligar, Green Rose Channel. Hi Nandini, hi Shabari. Very nice. Happy to see you all. So let's not waste time. Let's quickly start taking questions. I'm super excited to answer your questions. Hari Prasad is saying equity or debt funds, which we must choose to invest. Risk and returns are more in equity, at debt funds return similar bank deposits. Could you share your view on this topic? See, I think this depends on your asset allocation strategy. This is based on your investment goals. So whenever you make an investment, you make because you have a goal. These goals can be I'm planning for my retirement, I am planning for my kids' education, or I'm planning for my house construction or house purchase. I'm planning to buy a car. I am planning to start my own business. So, based on these goals, you make these investment decisions. That would in turn decide how much you really want to allocate for these goals. Once you decide how much to allocate for these goals, then you'll have to decide what is the time horizon, which means purchasing a car 12 months from now. You can probably go with an RD or a debt fund. Probably purchasing a house in about 3 to 4 years. You can go for a large cap mutual fund. Retirement can be a mix of large cap, mid cap, and even a small cap, but it's a very long, time horizon. It is up to about 20, 25, 30 years, depends on what age you plan. Kids education, this is something which is going to happen after 10 years, 5 years. Accordingly, you can plan. So this is something which I've taught in Financial Freedom course. Those who have watched Financial Freedom course in the Financial Freedom app will know that how it works. So please start using it. It's important. Next question. So please start typing your questions. Try my best to answer as many as possible. Darshan says, hello. If mother, self-earned property, wants to transfer land to daughter, which way is good? Gift deed or sale deed? Gift deed can be challenged. No, it can't be. As long as it is a self-acquired property, it can't be challenged. Nothing to worry about it. Please go ahead and make a gift deed, because sale deed will attract stamp duty. That's going to be about 6.6%. So I don't recommend you to do that. It's a waste of money because it's within the property. So gift deed is the best thing to do. Please do it. Mechanical workshop for course. Yes, Natraj. In fact, bike mechanic course, car mechanic course, all these courses are coming up. In fact, if you want to set up a bike mechanic shop or a car mechanic shop, what needs to be done? So that's going to be discussed in that course. These are very interesting courses. Please wait and watch. It's going to be there. And also on Financial Freedom app now, the community is live. Those who have not checked out, please check. We have currently enabled, I think, 10 or 12, 11 communities. We will soon add more communities. The idea is to build engagement in all the communities so that you should be able to learn from the crowd. I mean, each one of us have the ability to learn, right? So we should be able to do that. So that's the way we have enabled community. Hopefully that should help you. The next one is by ABD. Sir, which fund I have to choose for my future pension if the corpus amount is reached to invest? No, no. What do you mean by reach to invest? Which fund I have to choose for my future pension if the corpus amount is reached to invest? No, corpus amount is ready to invest, I think. So now for future pension, again depends on year, right? How many years? 20 years from now, 30 years from now? See, my suggestion for retirement is if you want to save 100 rupee for retirement every month, then allocate it like this: 15 large cap, about 20 in multi cap, 20 in mid cap, and 10 in small cap. But as you approach retirement period, when the retirement is about 4 or 5 years away, then move all that which is in small cap in the appropriate time into large cap. Then when the retirement is approaching and it is only about 2.5, 3 years away, then move whatever is in mid cap and multi cap into large cap. When the retirement is about 2 years away, then you can take out entire money, move it into debt funds, maybe a bank FD or things like that. Because you should ensure that when the retirement is hitting, you protect your corpus. Because in case if the crash happens, that may become a challenge. But then if you're very practical, after my retirement, I don't need all my money at a time. I may need it in bits and pieces. In that case, what you can do is you can probably start something called systematic withdrawal plan, SWP. So when you do systematic withdrawal plan, assuming that you have a corpus of a crore rupee, every month you want 1% of it. A lakh rupee will come to you. So assuming that there is a accumulated returns of 0.5 or 0.8% every month, that will also get added to it. So good net, you will also have almost same amount of corpus over a time. And that should help you to survive your retired life well. Villain Gaming says, ನಾನು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ, ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. So probably Villain, you'll have to join me in my Kannada program right after this now at 9:30. I will definitely guide you. But remember one thing, I don't recommend anyone that do this business. If I have a brilliant business idea, which is good, then I've covered everything in Financial Freedom app. My suggestion is every business idea will not suit everyone. You have to decide based on various things. So my suggestion is please go to Financial Freedom app. There are various courses. Like we have got a course on stationery business, many things, right? Nandini Milk Booth course. Like this, there are many courses. Please watch. After watching these courses, you'll understand. The problem today is people say, I want to become rich. Tell me how to become rich. I say, if you want to be rich, you should be wise. And I will make you wise so that you can become rich. That's what I say. But unfortunately, people say, no, you tell me. I watched your courses, but you tell me, how do I become rich? Man, you should become wise first. The whole idea of creating these courses on Financial Freedom app is to become wise. Please start watching. Then automatically you'll get ideas. Okay, this suits me. This is relevant to my place. This suits this area. Our customers here will buy this. So you get to understand, and then accordingly you can work on it. The next question. Sir, SSY, Senior Savings Yojana, right? This is Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana. Are you talking about Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana? Is safe for saving women child? Absolutely. Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana, SSY, is a very good scheme. In fact, on Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana, we are coming up with an amazing course in Financial Freedom app as well very soon. Please start watching that. All right, let's move to the next question. Ravi says, Kannada ilva sir? Ide sir. 9:30 we're going to start. Please join me. 9:30, okay? Irfan says, oh, I am sorry. This is something. Okay, people say, Kannadadalli hakidiri. You are right, man. I'm sorry. I think there's a small issue. Very small. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, man. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, okay. Next question. Maunindra says, is investing in Doji good or what are your outcomes? I'm telling you, it's a scam. Some idiots are promoting it. Some idiots are promoting it. Not just this, all cryptos are scam. People who invest in cryptos will lose all their money soon. I challenge this. Anyone who has some common sense can come for a debate with me. Anyone. I'm telling you, it's a pure scam. All these cryptocurrencies are a pure scam. I'm requesting all my friends, please stay away from this. After you lose this money, if you come to me, I can't help you. I'm telling you, please don't. Don't invest a penny in this. Okay. Next question. Praveen Kumar, so make a course on biodiesel plant as it's urgent need of the hour. Absolutely, it is. In fact, it is a need of the hour. We will definitely work on it. We will work on it. Thank you. Partha Sarthi says, Kannada program, Tamil program, Apram, why you spoken? Okay, Partha Sarthi, I am really sorry. In fact, we intend to host a show in Tamil as well. Since I don't know Tamil, but I swear, I promise, I will speak in Tamil. I'm trying my best to learn these languages. But my team is working on it. As you know, on Tamil channel, we've got various videos in Tamil by my colleagues Sana and Natalia, who will continue to create more content in Tamil. As you know, in Financial Freedom app as well, we've got some amazing content in Tamil. Please start watching it. I'm very hopeful that very soon we'll have a colleague of mine hosting a Tamil live show as well. Soon we will do it. Thank you. Thanks, Irfan. Thanks for reminding me this. My colleague Shashi didn't tell me this. Shashi, you're watching all this, but you didn't tell me. See, Irfan is telling me. Now I'm going to shift Irfan to our studio. Irfan, you got a job, man. All right. Jayan says that we have grown vegetables and flowers, but we can't sell them in this lockdown. What to do? Jayant, as per government instructions, for farmers, there is absolutely no lockdown. Farmers are allowed to shift their produce to any part of the country. All you need to do is find a buyer. There are multiple ways to do it. One, find out the retail stores. Second option is, if you can arrange a vehicle, as you know, morning between 6 to 10, purchasing vegetables, flowers is allowed. You guys from your village, if you guys can join hands, 3, 4 farmers, can hire a vehicle, make sure that you reach Bangalore, the right areas, right locations where people come and buy by 6 o'clock. So from the 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock, if you can come get your vegetables, flowers, you can sell and go. Once you reach Bangalore, between this time, you can hire more goods vehicles to actually, you can probably get this in large vehicles from your village. But once you reach Bangalore, you can probably divide this into smaller units and take it along with you to other areas. These are all possibilities available. I suggest you to explore. I'll tell you one thing. Our farmers will never prosper until they learn sales. I've seen our farmers coming all the way to Bangalore, Delhi to protest. We have seen farmers coming to Delhi, to Bangalore to protest. But I have not seen farmers coming to Bangalore in trucks to sell what they produce. Why are they not doing it? You tell me, you produce something, you have your children working with other companies for 10, 12, 15,000, 20,000 salary. Instead, why don't you, why don't you guys come in vehicles to Bangalore once, identify marketplaces where you can sell your produce directly to, if not to consumers, at least to retailers, and take the orders. I mean, many farmers' sons, daughters are software engineers. Ask them to build an app for farmers. Identify retailers who can buy stuff from you. Make sure they place orders online. And then you can probably take their request directly and use your team, your own children, your youths, to ship these items, your produce, directly from villages to cities. Today, what is happening? Farmers, if they are producing something, if that is being sold in cities to consumers for 100 rupee, farmers get 25-30 rupees. Like I was giving the example of tender coconut. Farmers who grow tender coconut in Maddur, which is about 80-90 kilometers from Bangalore, 70 kilometers from Bangalore, Mandya district, Maddur, they sell tender coconut to these middlemen for about anywhere between 12 rupee to 14 rupee, 80, 12 rupee to 14, 15 rupees maximum. But in Bangalore, we buy this by paying 35 to 40 rupees. Think about it. Maddur is about not more than 70 kilometers from Bangalore. But our farmers are selling their tender coconut to middlemen for about 14 rupee, 12 rupee. The same tender coconut in Bangalore is costing us, I was checking it on Big Basket, they're charging about 45 rupees. But other shops, they sell it at about 35-40 rupees. Now you tell me, is it that transportation cost from Bangalore to Hubli, Maddur to Bangalore, cost so much of money? No. Per tender coconut, it may cost 1 rupee or 2 rupee per tender coconut. But why are they making so much of money? Even those guys who sell tender coconut makes about 5 rupee, 6 rupee a tender coconut. It is the middleman who makes money. I'm telling, I keep repeating this. Farmers have to learn marketing and sales. Only then we can expect progress of the farmers, doubling their income. I think our Prime Minister Modi, he's a great salesman. He's a great salesman. I've seen him talking about every problem. He keeps giving solutions. I think in his Man Ki Baat, he should talk about this. He should actually train farmers, because if he says, people will listen. He should train farmers on marketing and sales. That's when our farmers can actually prosper. All right, let's move on to the next question. Giridhar says, Kaushik sir can do in Telugu. Yes, Kaushik is doing it. I think, Shashi, please check with Kaushik. Kaushik is actually working on some new courses on financial freedom app. That's why he may be slightly occupied, but he's going to do it. He's going to do it. ABD says NPS less risk, less return. No, not exactly. In fact, the way NPS is being designed is that based on your age, the equity and debt allocation is being decided. If your age is young, you're very young, then automatically equity allocation will be high. As you get older, your debt allocation will be higher. So that is pre-programmed. And in fact, NPS, the fund management charges are very low. Very low means very low. Government has actually designed a wonderful product. And it is being managed by these guys really well. So I suggest you to continue with that. You can even start investing in NPS for your retirement. But that gives you a moderate returns, about 11-12%, 10% plus. KPSC says between Max Bupa, Care Advantage and Religare, which is the best health insurance plan? I don't want to endorse. But if you are a Financial Freedom app member, you can always reach out to your coaches. They will tell you which is the right one to buy. I don't want to endorse these plans in the public. Durga Prasad says, make a course, Dragon Fruit in Telugu, so that your business will improve. Because most of the customers ask that course. Because I work in Indian Money, Hyderabad, 2 months, they're not. Okay, so you worked with whom? Did you work with any call center partners of Indian Money? I suggest you to speak to our team members. It'll be good. They'll help you, Durga Prasad. And Dragon Fruit course in Telugu, we are coming up with. You will soon see that course. Okay. But if you are working with any of our partners and if you want to work with us directly, you can see the number on screen. I suggest you to call them. I know that some people, call center partners who worked with us in Hyderabad, they were not treating their employees well. So we have actually terminated our agreement with them. So I suggest you to speak to our team and take their help. You can see the number on screen 9731213775. If you call them, they'll guide you. Yeah. Ramya says, please release real estate course soon. We'll make use of lockdown time to watch it. Definitely. Thanks, Ramya. We will do it. The next question. Ashwija says, is it better to invest in digital gold rather than putting in FD or liquid fund for 1 year or below? Is it good? I don't recommend. I am not a big fan of gold. I am okay with you investing in ESGB, sovereign gold bonds. See, compared to digital gold, it is good to go with sovereign gold bonds. Because in sovereign gold bonds, you get interest, 2.5%. Second, you get appreciation benefits. If you're worried about liquidity, nothing to worry because these are ETFs. It will be listed in the stock market, so you can anytime sell whenever you want money. That shouldn't be a challenge. Next question. The next question. Hari Prasad has a very interesting question. I'm sure many of you will have similar questions. So let me answer this in detail. I'm sure this will help you. Is that really important to have your own house at the age of 25 or as early as possible? Or can we postpone our dream house plan with some other investments which will give us good returns? See, I'll tell you, this is about, I think even I bought my house in Bangalore when I was 29. I was not really keen. I bought it just because, I think I bought it when I was 29 or 28. I was not really keen. It was only because of my wife I bought it. And I think now I feel, okay, it was an okay decision because my kids get some decent place to play and all that. But I could have actually rented a similar apartment for a very decent rent. And now I paid a lot of money and it is locked and no appreciation, zero appreciation in flats. If you are purchasing an independent house, even then it's not a great investment unless until you buy a old house. Because in an old house, what happens? You don't pay for the concrete. You only pay for the plot and plot appreciates. And the concrete, since you have not paid, it doesn't depreciate. But if you're purchasing a new house, it depreciates. You know that. So keeping that in mind, my suggestion here is, it is not 25 or 30 or 35. When do you really decide that, okay, this is going to be my permanent place of work? I will not be transferred from this place to somewhere else. Like I've seen some friends of mine, they used to work in Mysore Road in Global Tech Village. And they bought their house in Raja Rajeshwari Nagar in Bangalore or the Mysore Road side. Then they changed their job and they got a job in ITPL, Whitefield. Today, it's like every day they die. They have to move from RR Nagar to Raja Rajeshwari Nagar. Wherever work from home is being given, that's good. I think the best part is today's generation is lucky. We may get to enjoy work from home. In fact, why people say that real estate price may continue to go up and it may not be affected because of COVID is for the fact that people now believe that because of work from home, people prefer to live in a good house. Because earlier what was happening in Bangalore and all, rented house or even a owner, we used to spend very less time. But today, we get to spend good amount of time at home. So we really want to have a decent house, right? So I suggest you to think about it. But I don't recommend because like I was talking to Vijay Sankeshwar sir, the founder of VRL Group. He built his massive bungalow. It's a palace at the age of 57. He says he focused on everything else. And when he built his house, he was almost a billionaire, right? He had everything. So I think that's the right time. You should see what is priority, but not necessary. I mean, like Warren Buffett bought his three-bedroom house long, long ago when he was pretty young, but even today he's living in the same house. That depends on you. The next question. Hari Krishnan says, Nandan Nilekani, the ex-Infosys CEO, has suggested the government to make guidelines on Bitcoin and crypto and make it as an asset class. It's absolute foolishness. I am a big fan of Nandan Nilekani, sir, but just because I admire his other work, I will not follow this guideline. I don't know whether he has said this or not. If he has said this, it's an absolute foolish statement, and he should not be saying that. I don't know whether he has said this. I have not referred any statement on this. If he has said this, it's an absolute foolish statement. Absolute foolish statement. Being a role model idol, he should not be promoting idiotic things like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. I'm telling you, this is a scam. Cryptos are a scam. I don't recommend. Next question. Let's take one more question. Super happy to see ABD answering others' questions. Very nice. Sangeeta Vinay says, how to start biodegradable plastic unit. Please explain. Make a video of biodegradable plastic unit and manufacturing and raw material. In fact, Sangeeta, I know a person was got a patent for it. And he was saying that it is slightly costlier and people are concerned about the price. I will definitely talk to my team and come up with a course on it. But remember, when it comes to biodegradable plastic, some companies have got patents for it. So if you want to use their patent and use it, you have to pay some royalty and have some agreements with them. But otherwise, if you want to invent on your own, then you'll have to plan it on your own. That you think about it. So I think we are almost approaching our time. Friends, it was great interacting with you all. Day by day, I see your participation is increasing. I'm getting excited. I'm super happy to see you all every day. And I hope my answers have helped you. Would love to come back to you tomorrow at 9 and answer many more questions. And those who are looking for work from home job anywhere in India, please reach out to the numbers shown on the screen and my team will guide you. Thank you so much for joining. Let's speak tomorrow again. Thank you. Good night.